Lawyer claim Amber Heard is not U.S. resident in new legal filing. Because of her trial with Johnny Depp, Amber Heard has been embroiled in scandal and controversy. Although that chapter has ended, Heard is still dealing with the consequences. A lawsuit from her insurance company, New York Marine, is one of the issues she is still dealing with. Heard now claims that she was not a U.S. resident when the lawsuit was filed and that she is no longer a U.S. resident. So, what she is up to now? Let's find out in today's video. Watch the video until the end to avoid missing out on any of the information. Here we begin. Amber Heard's lawyers have been declared stateless in an attempt to halt depositions in a civil dispute between her and two insurance companies. On Monday, November 1st, 2022, attorneys at Travelers Commercial Insurance filed a new filing on behalf of Amber Heard in the ongoing case between her, New York Marine, and General Insurance Co. The attorneys argue that because Heard was not a resident of the United States when the New York Marine sued her in July 2022 and she still does not own a home, the court lacks jurisdictions to hear the case. According to the filing, Amber Heard is a United States citizen but has no domicile in any state, making her stateless. According to Heard's attorneys at Travelers, their continued prosecutions of these actions is prejudicial to Heard's defense. They also stated that they do not want the case to proceed while Heard is appealing the verdict. Travelers also requested that a hearing scheduled for November 3rd to be rescheduled for December 1st or another convenient date. Meanwhile, New York Marine disputed when Amber Heard was a non-resident of the United States at the time the Marine sued her, claiming they had not been provided with any proof to that effect. Furthermore, they do not want their scheduled depositions to be rescheduled because, in their opinion, Heard's attorneys still need to address the issue when the depositions were scheduled. Amber Heard is now legally homeless. According to court documents, Heard is stateless. Heard, who has been traveling the world since her defamation lawsuit was settled, is reportedly using her lack of permanent residence to fight lawsuits filed against her in relation to money owed to Depp. The defendant is a U.S. citizen but does not reside in any state. Therefore, she is a stateless person, according to Heard's team filing. The court filing argues that the insurance case should have stayed while Heard appeals the verdict in her ex-husband's lawsuit. New York Marine and Travelers General Insurance Co. are battling over their financial liability for the $10 million. One of the court documents mentions a jurisdictional infirmity, a legal term that means any imperfections that render a specific transaction void or incomplete. Simply put, Heard's team is arguing that the case should be dismissed because she was not a resident of the United States at the time she was sued. However, New York Marine lawyers are questioning whether Heard was truly a non-resident of the United States when they sued her, and they claim they have received no evidence to support this claim. They also claim that when the depositions were initially scheduled, Heard's lawyers failed to mention the jurisdictional issue they are now raising. How did Twitter users react to Amber Heard's statement of being homeless? A picture of the court document containing Heard's claims has gone viral on Twitter. One user said, "Looks like we finally have an explanation why Amber fled the USA. She is arguing as a defense in her insurance case in New York that she is not a resident of the United States and resides in another country. She will likely try to argue the same thing if Johnny tries to collect." Other Twitter users quickly disputed Amber's claim and mocked her current situations. For example, one Twitter user pointed out that people who relocate to different countries cannot avoid paying taxes in the United States, so Heard should not be able to do so. Another said, "If folks who move to another country can get out of paying taxes to Uncle Sam and their new host nation, she most def won't get out of this. Honey, you were born here. You are not getting out of this." Another user mocked Heard by pointing out how unaffected Johnny Depp appeared to be by the ordeal. Says, "Johnny Depp winning, touring, acting, living his best life." The tweet reads, "Amber Heard really went from 'I have a right as an American' to 'lol, I'm not American, sovereign citizen' in a matter of months." Another user chastised Heard for previously stating that she had a right to be heard in court as an American. One more user said she was bluffing and that tax documents will easily prove she's a US resident. Amber is a US resident according to Boba Spooky Sim and must renounce her US citizenship to become stateless. What do you think of Amber Heard being homeless? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe for more.